Instagram. Suppose if you are in the Instagram, we can follow you. Nivedita ma'am, I'm very happy to introduce Dr. Nivedita ma'am to all of you. Nivedita ma'am, can you come on the video, ma'am? Nivedita ma'am. Yeah, Nivedita ma'am, if possible, please come on the video. I can introduce you to people. So it is different. Different. Azra Maharaj says it is different. Suman Rudra says it is different. Okay, how it is different? Gautam, very nice. One is related to thinking part. Another is a thinking and behavior part. Very, Jyoti Makar has brought out very nicely. That is, both are different. Cognitive focuses on cognitive aspect only. Very nice. Super, super. Super. Now, let me just quickly take you through some of the aspects. Okay. Okay, can anyone just read this? We will see it with some examples. Can anyone read it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Cognitive therapy. Cognitive therapy, CT, is often confused.
Fiona, please put your mic. Fiona, there is more noise.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah, please go.
Cognitive. 1 minute. Cognitive therapy. Sir, can you hear me now?
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Cognitive therapy. Cognitive therapy, CT, is often confused with cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Cognitive therapy was developed by psychiatrist Aaron T. Beck in 1967. Cognitive therapy focuses on present thinking, behavior, and communication rather than on past experiences and is oriented toward problem solving.
So this is cognitive therapy. Okay. Now, the main aspect of cognitive therapy. Anyone else? Fiona, your background is heavy sound.
Yes, sir, because Ganpati is going on.
Professions to understand the person's thought while helping the client interpret them as well. This approach to therapy focuses on the here and now by identifying the issues that are weighting the client down and tackling them through the use of thought strategies and tactics. Cognitive therapy teaches clients how to identify when they are having negative thoughts and analyze those thoughts so they can turn them into something more positive.
So it is completely a cognitive therapy. Actually it's a pure form. That is, the pure form is it completely concentrates on the here and now. That is present. Mindfulness. It completely concentrates on the present. And it completely concentrates on the thoughts. Now, it concentrates more on identifying the negative thoughts. When we say negative thoughts, for example, now let us bring in NLP and transactional analysis, negative thoughts. In transactional analysis, we have life positions. I am not okay. Now, whatever thought you get, which is relation with your own self, about the family, about others, about the world, okay, those negative thoughts. So cognitive therapy, it tries to identify those negative thoughts and analyzes those negative thoughts with relation to the present, and the therapist tries to empower the client to change it into positive. For example,
2000 ತಗೊಂಡ ನೀನು.
For example, if I say I am not good in English, I'm not good in English, I can't speak. people talk a very good English. I'm not good in English. So a negative thought. Now this negative thought in cognitive therapy, I will not be going back into the past when this thought started came to you, or all other aspects related to past. I will not be. I will be concentrating only on the here and now, and I will be trying to change it towards positive by analyzing the thoughts and making the other person to understand the thought is responsible for its outcome. 1 minute. Okay. So I removed it. So we concentrate more on here and now to understand the thought, and we analyze the here and now and the thought and try to empower the client. That is cognitive therapy. Now, what is cognitive behavior therapy? Now, cognitive behavior therapy, it was developed later and uses both cognitive therapy and behavioral modification techniques. So, behavioral therapy and behavior modification techniques, it is a very separate field. Now, cognitive behavioral therapy, it uses both. The main difference is that CBT uses many behavioral techniques, while cognitive therapy focuses mainly on changing the thought process. Now, there are many behavioral techniques which like the rubber band technique, okay, or the wristwatch technique. There are many techniques. Those are the techniques, behavioral techniques also the CBT uses. Now, just let us try to understand the CBT. So, what is CBT? CBT is used to help people understand their thoughts and behaviors. So, cognitive therapy mainly on the thought and how the thought creates the behavior. Understand their thoughts and behavior by understanding their behaviors and the thoughts that led to those behaviors. Individuals can begin to change their actions, thoughts, and emotions. CBT uses this practical approach to help treat the symptoms of mental health disorders like anxiety, depression, phobias, and addiction. During CBT, a counselor or a psychotherapist work with clients to get to the root of their unhealthy behaviors. That is, in cognitive behavior therapy, we will be going back, we will be going to the past, and we will be trying to understand the schema. We will be trying to understand the core belief. We will be trying to understand the early experience, root of their unhealthy behaviors, and also provide them with the tools to develop more positive habits. Concentrating, we try to understand the past, the schema, the core negative belief, and how that belief, which creates automatic negative thoughts. The automatic negative thoughts, it creates the behaviors. Now, what are the behaviors? We study the complete aspect and empower the client for more positive actions. So the more the difference are, cognitive therapy focuses on the present, but CBT concentrates on the past also and the future also. Sometimes we talk with the client about the future also. In cognitive therapy, clients learn how to change the thoughts in the current moment. But in CBT, they analyze their past behaviors to help them practice more positive ones in the future. Cognitive therapy focuses on thoughts, and here we concentrate on the behavior also. Cognitive psychology is based on the mental thought process that alters a person's behavior. Here we use both. Cognitivism is more based around cognitive process like decision making and memory. Here, thoughts, client behavior, and the negative patterns, everything is being studied. So, where is that I have to, which one is more suitable for me? Whether cognitive therapy is more suitable or cognitive behavior therapy is more suitable. Now, in dynamic counseling therapy, what we suggest is, we have to use all the modules. When it is just like when you are going into the war, suppose you are going, somebody is going to war, only talwar, only someone is taking only the sword. Is it enough? It is not enough. So you have to take the various aspects, isn't it? Now today somebody is going to war means what are the different aspects they are carrying, isn't it? War doesn't happen with only through what do you call? We have Air Force, Navy, so many aspects. Like that, when we are going to a counseling session, don't go with only one therapy style. Okay, try to go with the combination of therapy styles, and the combination has to just go on work within you when the client is talking. For example, the client is telling, see, everybody tells it will fail, and I also get doubts sometimes. Okay, everybody tells, and I also get doubt. Now, this same sentence, this one sentence, immediately you can analyze through cognitive therapy, cognitive behavior therapy, transactional analysis, Gestalt, and NLP. And when you interpret all the aspects and try to understand actually what the client trying to tell, you will be able to give a much more what do you call empathetic and also much more empowering aspect. Your next question also will be much more deeper. If I am using only transactional analysis, and if I am asking the question, see, everybody says, and I also disheartened. You are using only transactional analysis. Then your question, what is the question you will ask? You are using all the therapy styles. Simultaneously, you are thinking from all the angles. The next question you will ask, whether there will be difference or there will be no difference. Yeah, please open your mic.
There will be difference.
There are big difference.
There will be difference. So, dynamic counseling therapy, it is actually a pattern. It is a pattern which in EmoCare we do it. That is, when you are doing counseling, let all the therapy style be in your surface. For the counselor, in your surface level, all the basic tenets of the therapy should be there, so that you will be able to interpret, analyze, identify every aspect from 360-degree angle. So today we have just seen the difference between cognitive therapy and cognitive behavioral therapy. Thank you very much for the people to join. And I want you people also to come out with some aspects and take the class here. Share the things. See, one of the things what I am suggesting you people is, okay, in this psychology Sunday, we can do several aspects. See, we are meeting for 1 hour. I am giving a suggestion to all of you. Okay, I am giving a suggestion to Neelam. Please get in touch with me in my personal window. We will have a chat, Neelam. I am giving you some suggestions. Okay, we can divide the hours. Okay, one is for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay, we can discuss about any one therapy. Okay, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I want people to come out with any one assessment. Every Sunday we can discuss one assessment. See, in 1 year, how many assessments you would have discussed? For example, a big anxiety kill, someone of you can handle. Okay, whoever is interested, please get in touch with me. I will share you the questionnaire. I will share you the questionnaire. Okay, I will share everything. What you have to do is you have to prepare. For preparation, you have to look at the various what you call websites, YouTube, and prepare a 20 minutes session, like a 5-card game. So every week, if you see one questionnaire in 1 week, 1 year, how many psychological assessment we would have learned? That is one aspect what we can do. But all these things depends upon how much time we will be able to spend. One of the aspects last time which I wanted to do, how far it will be successful, I do not know. 15 minutes we can spend to learn some other language. See, here we are having people from all around the world. Okay.
This is a great
Now,
idea.
only one language, if you know, that is not sufficient for, if at all you want to go global. If you want to go global, one language is not enough. So, 3 weeks, we can learn Hindi. 3 weeks, we can learn Bengali. 3 weeks, we can learn Kannada. 3 weeks, we can learn Urdu. See, 15 minutes we can spend. Okay. No teacher, nobody's teacher, nobody is training and nobody is training. Everybody is training. One time, suppose if Rajkumar knows Kannada, 15 minutes he will teach us Kannada. How to say how are you, how to ask where to go. Common aspects. He will tell us and we can practice. 15 minutes. So these two things, I think it may be, this is in my mind. Okay. And now, as usual, our Gau sir has come. Before finishing it, I hand out this session to Gau sir. Gau sir. Gau sir. So I think 1 minute, sir. Let me see whether I have muted everyone. Yeah, no. So you can unmute, sir. Yeah. So Gau sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, Gau sir, today we have discussed about map is not the territory.
Yes, sir. I heard.
Yeah. So from your experience, okay, sir. From your experience, this react, respond, and map is not the territory. Can you enlighten us for just a few minutes, sir?
FICA spoke about the map actually. So, a few things I want to add. How is a map formed, first of all? So, a map does not come just like that. So, when we see the steps of the map formation, then we can, alter wherever it is. First, a map is formed. Step one is the perception by the five senses. So we have the visual, auditory, kinesthetic, gustatory, and olfactory. They are the inputs how we receive the world inside of us. And then the step two is this perception is altered into the meta models of language. So these cause some linguistic patterns within ourselves, where this is, oh, this is good, this is not good, this is good, this is acceptable, this is not acceptable, why he is doing like this. So certain meta models of language it creates. First the sensations, then the meta models of language. Third thing is the internal representation that is caused by the belief patterns, by whatever past experiences we have. And this internal representation is the map. So as maps are of two types. One is the regular disempowering map, wherein this is not working for me, he is not helping me, he does not believe me, he does not trust me, all this stuff. And these maps can be converted to empowering maps. When you alter the maps, the purpose of altering a map, either your map or someone else's map, is to empower you to go high up in life and create rapport and then achieve what you want. So this is the purpose of maps. The routine maps that we form are the disempowering maps. They do not allow us to do well. They do not allow us to create relationships. They do not allow us to have some healthy relationships within the family and things. So those can be altered by expanding the map into empowering relationship, like what FICA gave about her relationship with her career and what Siva said about his job in the militaries, and then how he altered the map and brought forth. So the empowering maps will create positivity, health, healing, increased performance, decrease the disease. So this is the use of a map, how a map is formed and this. So this is what is very critical in map formation. And should you alter a map? If it is hurting you, alter it. If it is not altering, you leave it. There's no point in it. And then the 5 types of how the map formation, First is the respect your map. Second thing is the respect the other person's map. Because the other person also thinks his map is true. So you don't get into conflict if you want rapport with the other person. Respect his map is also fine. Then expand your map to accommodate the other person's map if you want rapport with it. And the fourth thing is expand the other person's map if necessary. If it's very important to you. If the relationship is important. If it's a father, brother, son, whatever. And the fifth thing is If not possible to expand the other map, you try to create a new map for yourself. So this is the ultimate, and all this comes not just by theory, by practice one by one. So FICA's example and SAR's example, Schwarz's example, they are beautiful things. And there are methods to alter a map. They are all, the NLP program people can learn. Maybe we'll take one day. The map is not the territory, will be a one full session we can take. So turn your wounds into wisdom. So turn your wounds into wisdom. So
Sir, can you
whatever
repeat the last, sir, the last one, can you repeat one more time, sir?
turn your wounds into wisdoms.
Wow.
Excellent insight.
So,
Excellent.
whatever,
A very, very nice
whatever,
quotation.
whatever wounds you have, or whatever disempowering maps that you have,
Turn your wounds into
take that. Take the, they can be wisdom. They can be. So, like what FICA said, the wounds is the reaction, wisdom is the response. So this is what was there. So I was there in the session with you also.
Sir, it was a very wonderful finishing, sir. Turn your wounds into wisdom. No, this is something, actually when Gausar joins now, I will be actually, the full night I will be listening to you. Such an insightful sentence, you see. Turn your wounds into wisdom. That is what the map is not telling. We all have maps. Even I have maps. I have maps. I sometimes even my own team members. Okay, I will shout at them sometimes. Okay. Now immediately after that, then I will call them. I will call them and tell, see why I have shouted. Because I want to expand your map. Instead of telling it in direct way, I shouted at you. I am very sorry. I have asked it many times. Sorry to my team.
হেডফোন নাও চাদা কি জানিছে
Turn your
আপনি দাঁড়িয়ে আছেন তো চলে যা
that is now there will be a period when we don't create the wounds, we create only wisdom, and that is where we are all in the journey of becoming something great, isn't it? When we are coming to the stage wherein we don't create wounds and we create a wisdom for others. Sir, wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sir. Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you very much. Let's join next week. And whatever you have, see, one is psychological assessment. Okay. Every week, let us plan. People, whoever is interested, please tell me. I will put, now itself we can plan it for 25 weeks. Okay. We can plan now itself. Now. Suma Sridhar will coming Saturday, Sunday. She will conduct on depression. Rajkumar will conduct in some aspect. Priya Rajogi will conduct in this. Any aspect. Okay, there are many things which is available. Everything is available in Google and YouTube. You have to revise it. You yourself may be having. What is the use of knowledge when we are not sharing? See, we have to do business. There is a difference. But Sunday, let us have it for sharing and caring. Okay. So one is you also build the brand. Okay. Like today, I told FICA to share it in the Instagram. Okay. Definitely you people will be connecting with them. Like that, when you can also come and share, and you can go to the, you can know many people. See, the people whoever joined here now, they are all intellectuals. Birds of same feather flocks together, isn't it? So join me also in Instagram, yemocare.cas. That is what my Instagram ID. Yemocare.cas. This is what my ID. Thank you very much, team. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you, Gausar. Thank you, FICA.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It was a very wonderful session. And see, FICA.
yes sir
Gausar was completely listening to the class, and he has certified. That is, it is just like a Brahmarishi. Brahmarishi has given you the certificate that your class is wonderful. You are really great.